What's up YouTube, Capital G here, talking premium gold, infinite gold in this video. You guys know that this set is right around the corner. We're going to be playing these cards in just a few weeks, and Konami has done us a pretty good solid, and they pretty much revealed the entire set. They've released an advertisement on their official YouTube channel, and they've kind of showed off the entire set, and I've got to say, just being completely honest here, they have outdone themselves. Like, this is easily the greatest premium gold sets ever. Like this is way beyond any of the gold series that we've ever gotten in the past. I'm talking about even the one that had, like, you know, Crush Card and Dark Arm Dragon. Like, this is better than that. But even when I looked at this set before looking at this ad, I kind of already was leaning towards this is going to be the best gold series ever because of, you know, the reprint of the $150 Cosmo Dart Destroyer, the reprint of Ghost Ogre Snow Rabbit, the reprinting of Maxi, the reprinting of Giant Hand, which is a prize card, you know, things like E-Teleport being thrown in there. And E-Teleport is very important now because you've got Monarchs using it, you've got Super Quantums using it, Cosmo, of course, are going to use it. So I already thought that this set was looking really good. Like, it was looking maybe the best ever. And Archfiend Eccentric wasn't confirmed. It is now, of course. But with Archfiend Eccentric, I was like, yeah, this is probably the greatest gold series ever. Now it is. I don't think anybody can even make an argument that this is easily the best gold series ever. Like, you look at some of the cards on here, and now they're not even just making good business decisions. They're just spoiling us. Now, people have been saying that Konami is going after the secondary market. I don't think that they necessarily go after the secondary market. I personally believe that Konami is aware of Yugi tubing. I think that occasionally they probably do look at, you know, what the players want because of, like, YouTube. I mean, hell, Julia Hedberg comments on Robbie's video, so you know that they're aware of it. I think they do look at the secondary market and they say, okay, these are cards that the players want. Let's just reprint them. I don't think that they're like, we got to attack the secondary market. They just look at it. They see cards that are expensive and they're like, yo, let's just reprint those. We can make money. The players can get cards that they want. It's a win-win. So if you look at some of the cards here, I mean, we're getting an incredible set. You know, you got Pallades, Shared Ride, Grand Horn of Heaven, Treacherous Chapo was a card that was like $10 because of Traptrix Rafflesia. That card being kind of splashed into, like, Pendulum decks. A lot of the Pendulum decks don't run a lot of traps, so I believe that this card was only a secret rare, so that's a really good reprint. The Monarch Stormforth, it looks like it's going to be gold rare. Oh my god, I really, really wish that I could have had this for, like, regionals. If I'm not mistaken, the Monarch Stormforth it's only been printed. It came out Duelist Alliance, if I'm not mistaken, and I think it's only printed as a common, because in the starter deck, or structure deck, it's obviously a common as well. Now, here's what's actually kind of surprising to me, and I'm pleasantly surprised. I did not think that cards from Clash of Rebellion would make it in here. I was crossing my fingers and I was hoping, I was like, man, if Clash of Rebellion gets in here, that would be fantastic, because you see we got Galaxy Cyclone. I don't think that's actually Clash of Rebellion, but you can look right here. I believe that is Red Eyes Metal, or that is Red Eyes Flare Dragon, the rank 7. Is it the cover card of Clash of Rebellion? I don't know. It's the Ghost Rare, though. So anyways, Red Eyes Flare Dragon is on here. That's like a $15 card, so I'm really glad to see that. You guys see Blazing Mirror Force is on here, 420 Blaze It. Luster Pendulum Draco Slayer is also getting reprinted, so that's really cool too. It being limited really did hurt the price, but that's not really the point. The point is that it's getting reprinted. We see a copy of Bahamut Shark. That card, I talked about that in my market watch before. It was like $12 because it had only been printed in Abyss Rising, and it's only a secret rare. Rubik, this one is definitely needed. I sold my Rubik and all my Dantes about a month ago. I just unloaded a bunch of cards, and all my Burning Abyss stuff was in here. Now, it makes sense for Rubik to be in here because we already knew that Dante was getting reprinted, so it kind of makes sense for Konami to reprint a lot of like the Burning Abyss stuff. Here's a big one, Daigusto Emerald. Yeah, I felt like people were anticipating this. I think everybody was hoping that it was in here. It would have probably been one of my top cards that needs to be reprinted. I had an ultra rare one. I sold it about a month ago because I was playing Monarchs and I was like, I don't even need an extra deck. So what's the point of keeping an ultra rare? Like, I just went ahead and just sold it. M7, I've been waiting for forever. I so want an M7. I run this thing in X Sabers. I run it in Battery Man. I run it in a whole bunch of decks. I really want to get an M7. We got Breakthrough Skill that's getting reprinted as well. Storming Mirror Force. I hate that this card is still keeping like a $18, $19 price tag. This one is definitely like it definitely needed to get reprinted. And the crazy thing is, I don't even think that it's the best Mirror Force in the game right now. Obviously, Rippling, in my opinion, is better, but like I read it a lot of my DN decks and I actually found myself putting Quaking in a lot more than Storming, because Quaking, like, you know, against monsters that are not like extra deck, you know, I think Quaking's just a little better. We see Evil Swarm Ouroboros is getting reprinted. That's really good. Actually, when Star Reps had just came out, Ouroboros actually shot up to $20 for the ultra rares. Ouroboros is only, it hasn't been printed in a very long time. You guys got to remember that outside of like the Hidden Arsenal and the Dual Terminal, a lot of these cards, they like Daigusto Emerald, they really haven't gotten that many prints. I think M7 is like that too. I think that Daigusto Emerald got printed another time, but like that but like M7 or Ouroboros, they've never actually been like reprinted outside of Hidden Arsenal and whatnot. And then here's the last page, which shows you some of the cards that we already knew about, like Chimera Fortress Dragon. But here's another huge one, Lightning Chidori. This card came out in Cosmo Blazer. Pretty much any win deck that can rank 4 has wanted to run this card, and it's always been, okay, I gotta drop 18 bucks on it, you know, a copy. Decks like Yosenju and Ritual Beast, and sometimes like, well, Magic Specters, Harpies, you know, they all want to run this card, but you know, it's been expensive coming out of Cosmo Blazer. Big Eye's getting reprinted. I think Big Eye's still like damn near $30, because Big Eye came out in either Galactic Overlord or Lord of the Tachyon. It was that Dragon Ruler type era shit. I feel like this one was Galactic, but it was still expensive because I think it was a secret rare. It got reprinted, but it got reprinted as an ultra rare, so that didn't really help the cause. Reasonings in here. Remove Brainwashing. This is actually a card that's kind of just, it's like a $5 card in every single printing. I think there's only like 1 or 2, but it's still pretty expensive. And then here was another huge, just like, where did this come from? Beatrice is in this set. I was so shocked. I mean, it makes sense because they're pushing Burning Abyss in here. You see Skarm, Seer. We already saw like some other BA cards like Rubik and whatnot. So all the Burning Abyss stuff is in here. This is looking like, this set is amazing. I mean, I'm probably going to buy a lot of this set just because I want some of these cards. Like, this is great. Like, if you want to build Cosmo, you can pretty much get everything here, from the teleports to the Dark Destroyer. If you want to build Burning Abyss, you get everything here. And that's why a lot of people were talking about Burning Abyss being hit. I don't think Burning Abyss is going to get hit now. Like, I don't think anything else, because they got us all these Beatrices, and they can't leave us too. Burning Abyss is actually a really, really good deck in the OCG, and they can't fuck the deck over too much in the TCG and still expect people to want this. So you guys let me know what you think of Gold Series, Premium Gold, or excuse me, Gold Series Infinite Gold, because this set is just, it's fantastic. I can't even get out the words, guys. This set is amazing. Whether you're a Monarch player, a Hero player, whether you play Burning Abyss, Cosmos, or you just want some of like the random cards that go in a whole bunch of decks, like, you know, Grand Horn of Heaven and Stormforth and Galaxy Cyclone and Archfiend Citric, Ghost Ogre, Snow Rabbits. Like, there seems to be something for everybody here, and this is why I think this set's gonna sell out just like Bosch did. So let me know what you guys think. Thank you for watching as always.